The camera soars over a fairy tale kingdom between snow-capped mountains glowing in warm golden morning light as crystal rivers wind through emerald valleys. In a sunlit castle garden filled with red roses, Snow White kneels gracefully, her pale yellow skirt spread like petals as bluebirds and butterflies flutter nearby. Deep within the castle, the evil queen stands in her shadowy chamber, purple velvet curtains blocking the light as green-flamed candles flicker. Her black cape sweeps the stone floor as she turns with cold satisfaction toward the massive golden mirror. The evil queen approaches the ornate magic mirror, her icy green eyes gleaming with vanity as she raises her pale hands. She speaks the ancient words,
"Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?"
Emerald smoke swirls across the glass as a ghostly face materializes within. The spectral face in the magic mirror speaks in a hollow, echoing voice as green light pulses with each word.
"You might be fair, but the princess is far fairer than you."
Her confident gaze turns to rage, blood-red lips snarling as her hands clench into fists. The evil queen screams with rage, her voice echoing through the stone chamber as she sweeps goblets and potions from the table. In the throne room, the evil queen sits upon her dark throne, composed but deadly. The huntsman enters nervously, shadows engulf the room as the queen's icy gaze fixes upon him, her fingers drumming slowly on the armrest.
"Take her into the forest and kill her. Bring me her heart as proof."
Snow White strolls through a sunlit forest, gently picking wildflowers, unaware of the danger behind her. The huntsman follows in silence, his trembling hand near the knife, torn by inner torment. The huntsman kneels, confessing the queen's plan and urging Snow White to flee. Tears,
"Forgive me, princess. The queen commanded your death. You must flee now. Run and never return."
Snow White runs through a twisted, nightmarish forest, branches clawing at her skirt and bodice. Her raven hair flies as shadows twist around her, eyes wide with terror.
"Someone help me!
At dawn, Snow White collapses weeping by a mossy stream, exhausted and afraid. Gentle forest creatures gather around her, nuzzling her as warm morning light brings comfort. Woodland animals guide Snow White to a quaint cottage with a thatched roof and tiny windows. She gasps in wonder at the charming dwelling, smoke curling from its crooked chimney. Snow White pushes open the cottage door to a messy interior, 7 tiny chairs and beds, dishes piled high, dust everywhere. She giggles at the chaos.
What a mess! 1, 2, 3, 7 little chairs. Who lives here?
With her animal friends' help, Snow White tidies the cottage until it sparkles. Exhausted, she climbs the tiny stairs, lies across 3 little beds, and drifts into peaceful sleep. As sunset paints the sky, the 7 dwarfs march home from the mines, pickaxes over their shoulders. Doc leads the way while Dopey stumbles at the rear, lanterns glowing as they near their cottage. The dwarfs freeze at their doorstep, noticing the clean windows and smoke curling from the chimney.
"Wait! The door is open! Someone's been here! Everyone, stay alert!"
Grumpy scowls, Bashful hides, and they creep inside to find their home transformed, everything spotless. Tiptoeing upstairs with candles, they discover Snow White sleeping peacefully across their beds.
Why, it's a girl. Look how beautiful she is.
She's sleeping in our beds.
Her porcelain skin and ruby lips glow in the candlelight, filling them with wonder and awe. Snow White opens her eyes to 7 small bearded faces and one beardless young face with floppy ears. She tells her tragic story of the evil queen's jealousy, and the dwarfs listen, their expressions softening with compassion.
Please don't be frightened. I'm the princess. The evil queen wants me dead.
Weeks later, the evil queen stands before her magic mirror, confident and preening. Her crown gleams as dark green smoke swirls in the glass, answering her familiar question.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?
The magic mirror reveals Snow White lives in the dwarf's cottage, still the fairest of all.
Alive? That worthless huntsman betrayed me! I will kill her myself!
The evil queen descends a spiral staircase into her secret dungeon laboratory, filled with bubbling potions and ancient spellbooks. Green and purple smoke curls through the torchlit chamber as she searches for the darkest magic. The evil queen dips a red apple into a bubbling cauldron of glowing green poison, a skull-shaped shadow forming inside. She holds it up, gleaming innocently, whispering, "One bite and she will sleep forever."
One bite of this poisoned apple, and her eyes will close forever! Perfect!
The evil queen drinks a smoking potion, twisting painfully into a hideous old peddler woman. Her hooked nose, gnarled hands, and gray hair complete the transformation as she cackles and places the poison apple in her basket.
Disguise is complete! She'll never recognize her own stepmother!
Morning light fills the cottage as the dwarfs prepare to leave for the mines. They warn Snow White to let no one in, and she promises, waving goodbye from the doorway. The disguised evil queen hobbles through the forest toward the cottage, black cloak dragging and gnarled hands clutching her apple basket. She practices her innocent voice as woodland animals scatter in warning.
Just one little apple, dearie. A gift for your kindness, so fresh and delicious. I really shouldn't, but you seem so tired. Perhaps just one apple.
Snow White raises the poison apple to her lips and takes a bite, then collapses to the floor as her hand flies to her throat. The apple rolls away, and the old woman's face twists into the evil queen's triumphant smile before she flees. At sunset, the 7 dwarfs return to find their cottage door open and Snow White lying motionless. They rush to her side, crying and lifting her gently, while Grumpy spots the bitten apple and roars in grief and rage.
Yes, no! She's not breathing! Our dear princess is gone!
Unable to bury her, the dwarfs craft a coffin of crystal-clear glass and gold. Snow White lies inside, hands folded, surrounded by flowers, her raven hair framing her peaceful porcelain face.
We couldn't bury her. She looks merely asleep. We made this coffin to keep her near.
Seasons pass. Spring blossoms, summer sun, autumn leaves, winter snow, as the dwarfs keep watch over Snow White's glass coffin. They place fresh flowers daily, their sorrowful faces lit by candles in an eternal vigil. In her dark chamber, the evil queen twirls before the magic mirror, laughing in cold triumph as it confirms she is the fairest.
At last, I am the fairest of all. My victory is complete forever. Yet, my queen, true love's kiss still holds power to break the spell.
But she dismisses it, confident Snow White will never be found. In a distant kingdom, the prince hears tales of a sleeping princess cursed to eternal slumber.
A sleeping princess of legendary beauty cursed to eternal slumber. Only true love's kiss can save her.
Then I shall find her. Prepare my horse.
Destiny calls me to her side!
The prince rides his white horse through mountains, rivers, and dark enchanted forests, crimson cape billowing. Guided by stars, he presses onward through snow and storm toward the hidden cottage. The prince enters a sunlit clearing where Snow White's glass coffin rests, surrounded by grieving dwarfs. He approaches slowly.
Who goes there? This is sacred ground! Stay back, stranger!
The prince kneels beside the glass coffin, lifting the lid with trembling hands. He kisses Snow White's ruby red lips, and a wave of golden magic ripples through the forest. Color returns to Snow White's cheeks as her eyes flutter open, and she smiles at the prince. The dwarfs and woodland animals celebrate joyfully. The curse is broken forever.
Where am I? Who are you? You saved me.
It worked! True love's kiss worked! Our princess is awake! The happiest day!
In her dark chamber, the evil queen demands answers from the magic mirror, which reveals Snow White alive and radiant. Consumed by fury and jealousy, her dark magic backfires, and she vanishes in a burst of green flame.
Mirror, confirm my triumph! I am the fairest now and forever! No! What's happening? My magic, it's turning against me! Stop! No!
The kingdom celebrates as Snow White and the prince are married before the castle, the 7 dwarfs beaming with joy.
I vow to love you, protect you, and cherish you for all my days.
And I vow to fill our home with love, kindness, and the joy we found together. My dear friends, none of this would be possible without your faithful love.
Well, I suppose he's good enough for you. But I'm still watching him.